This boy's hands weren't like those of humans from birth, they were like scissors. Because of that, even eating food was difficult for him. Many times he would end up hurting his own face. His father wanted to give him a normal life, so he made artificial hands for him. But due to overworking, his father suddenly passed away, and the artificial hands he made were also damaged. Edward wanted to touch his father's face one last time, but as soon as he did, his father's face began to bleed. After that, Edward was left completely alone in that huge mansion. Then one day a saleswoman suddenly arrived there. Edward slowly stepped out of the darkness and stood with his scissor-like fingers spread in the air, perhaps in search of some help. Seeing the loneliness reflected in Edward's eyes, the woman decided to take him home. All along the way, Edward kept staring out the window as he was seeing the outside world after so many years. As soon as he reached home, he felt as though he had arrived in a safe place. The woman gave him clean clothes to wear. That was the first time he saw himself in the mirror. But when he tried to touch it, his scissor-like fingers again wounded his face. Meanwhile, his eyes fell upon a waterbed, but Edward knew nothing about such modern objects. As soon as he touched the bed, water started leaking out of it, so he panicked, covered it with a doll, and hurriedly began putting on his pants. Just then, the woman entered the room while talking on the phone. She helped Edward apply ointment to his wounds and helped him change clothes so he could be ready for dinner. During dinner, Edward realized that he couldn't even hold a simple fork properly. As soon as he tried to eat, the food slipped from his hand. The woman encouraged Edward and handed him the butter, saying to spread it on the bread. Edward took small, careful bites. When Edward went outside, he saw the woman's husband trimming a tree. Feeling inspired, Edward used his scissor-like hands to shape the bushes into a dinosaur. Seeing this, the husband was astonished and asked Edward to trim everyone's hair in the house. The next day, a small party was held at their home. Guests arrived one by one and began greeting everyone. But when it was Edward's turn, everyone went silent. Then, using his scissor-like fingers, Edward roasted meat for everyone. Seeing this, everyone was amazed. The woman handed him ice cream, and another woman standing nearby lovingly fed him with her own hands. And in that moment, Edward felt true love.